What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion situation is getting hot, and there's allegedly new evidence. You have former bodyguards of Kelsey, which was her friend, Megan Thee Stallion's best friend, coming out and saying different things. And so people are stirring the pot. It's been very popular on X, on Instagram, on Facebook. And so the discussion is back on the table, especially after Tory Lanez was stabbed, okay? And this has put some level of pressure on Megan Thee Stallion. People tagging her everywhere, people bothering her, and she is really not liking it, okay? And it's to the point where she basically has said this: at what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to relive being shot by Tory? At what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? Why is this happening every day? 1 minute y'all said I was never shot. Now y'all letting him play in y'all face again and say I was shot, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay, I'm sick of this. Leave me the F alone. He ain't dare get on that stand and deny he shot me, and that was his choice because he knows he did that ish. I don't give a F about a blog or a bot. Why in the F would me, Megan Thee Stallion, have to lie on this MNF about shooting me? Now, this is very interesting. You're the same Megan Thee Stallion that lied about letting him clap those cheeks to Gayle King. But anyway, how y'all mad at the person that got shot? Facts are facts. He did it. It was proven in court. F the hate campaign on the internet. Tory, you shot me. Ain't no new effing evidence. Y'all been saying the same ish for years. Tory, please leave me the F alone. You're an effing demon. I'm off this silly ass internet ish. Bye. Okay, so let me just talk about this, right? In this particular case, trying to demonize Tory Lanez when Tory Lanez he's almost died. I'm pretty sure he's recovering. So it's not Tory Lanez on the internet saying these things. He's in prison. All right. Now you're having fans giving their criticisms.
Megan Thee Stallion made a post saying that, y'all need to leave her alone and y'all can't make up your mind whether it's Tory that did the injury or, Kelsey. And she called that man a demon, as she should. Now, what's not making sense to me is he had the right to defend himself on the stand, and instead of defending himself, he was tweeting, bragging about how he's going home and teasing everybody like, I'm going home. And, he did not return home. So, instead of doing that, maybe you should have been worried about proving your innocence. Now, 4 to 5 years later, well, actually 5 years later, now you want to talk about, oh yeah, the bodyguard got something to say. Mind you, he has yet to submit something, the new evidence. Instead, he's calling around his other weirdo friends to get them to post his petition to get him pardoned, but he's an innocent man. But he has yet to post the evidence. He didn't defend himself. He tweeted and said that Kelsey did not do it. Kelsey also texted the security and said that, help, Tory shot Meg, 911. Mind you, he tried to approach Megan Thee Stallion on stage when she had a restraining order against him, and he also made a song and a music video chopping up a dead horse to antagonize her.
Now, let me just say something about this whole ordeal. I wasn't there. You wasn't there. We all don't know who was there. But here's something that I want to talk about. If he did it, and it's true, and again, I've never been shot. I've never been a victim in this, so I have to also give credence to that I don't maybe understand everything. But if he's already been proven guilty by the court of law, okay, why do you feel the need to respond to this? Okay, there are things that people say, and of course I'm not as big as Megan Thee Stallion. I've had some people say some terrible things about me. It was a white dude that got on here and was saying like I was selling drugs in Poland. Somebody said I had a baby in Poland, and then I've heard people repeat the same things, say horrible things about me. I've had people try to contact my family, just off of the videos that I make, off of like celebrity videos, right? And horrible things. People go through this all the time. But when people put up those rumors, if they put them up, I don't respond. Now, I'm not as big as Tory Lanez or Megan Thee Stallion, but if it's true, then you crashing out on this and saying this, all that you have done is given the people more room. You're giving them more situations to basically attack you. And you've already lied, okay? You've already lied about the Gayle King and the booty clapper thing. We don't even need to respond to that, okay? But your behavior now is making folks look like, oh, she responding? Well, why is she responding? Because she's guilty. Say what? Oh, okay. So boom. Okay. So she responding because it's a guilty conscience. That's why you're acting like this. Because you did do it. Oh, well, we got to keep the pressure on her now. Huh? Yeah. We going to keep the pressure on her now. We got to. We got to keep talking about it now. It only makes sense to keep talking about it. Because she said that she did X, Y, and Z, then she didn't do it. So now she must have done it. She got to be down bad. It got to be the truth. And that's all you're doing. You're making yourself look like a liar. And the reason why is because you lied before. Okay? Let me tell you a story, guys. I was dealing with this particular vendor, right? I was dealing with this vendor, and the vendor was supposed to be doing X, Y, and Z, and we had a meeting, and the vendor didn't show up. Just didn't come. Okay? No call, no show. We were calling the guy, he was ignoring the phone. So the boss of the vendor, I said, listen, I don't have no problem working with you guys, but I don't want to work with this guy ever again. Okay, or I'm done with your company. Well, what happens? The guy calls my assistant 2 weeks later and says, hey, I'm back on the job. You guys are cooled down by now. We got a meeting tomorrow at 2:30. And so I'm like, I ended up going to the meeting. I roasted them for like 20 minutes. Of course, you must know this is something in Africa, all right? And so I told them, because you guys have not told the truth, and look at how you behaved now, you can't expect me to believe anything else that you say moving forward, because that trust has already been broken. Not only did you guys lie, you obviously didn't care. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Not only did you lie, you then called Gayle King the B word. So you admitted that you lied, and you didn't care. You didn't care that you disrespected her. You just told a lie to make yourself look good. So what does it say that you can't do it again? And then now you're upset at the image you created for yourself. So people are trying to hold you accountable to what you're saying, and now you're upset with it. And you're going off on everybody when you had the opportunity to tell the truth in the beginning. Tory Lanez was tweeting, and he was doing that silly stuff. Shout out to the sister. But he was already telling people. I was clapping them both. Was he lying about that? No, he was actually telling the truth about that part. So we could assume that if you'd lied once, you'd lie again. And it's not anybody's fault but yours. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.